Hey, how y'all doing today? My name's Al Jr. Today we're going to be talking about the AC system, on how to recharge it, vacuum it, and recover it. So here you have it right here. We have a Cooltech system here. You got to make sure you have both your valves, your high and your low, closed. As while you're looking at the temperature rises when you open it, telling you that on the high side it's about 200 degrees. When you close it, on the low side it's going to read you about 45 degrees. So now when you're recovering the system, on the system, when you're recovering the system, it's basically taking out all the Freon, all the refrigerant out of the system, putting it back into the tank and measures it. As well, it also takes out some of the oil and puts it in its tank. So when the recover is done, you're gonna vacuum the system. Once you're done vacuuming the system, you're gonna check on the low side on the system, and where it says -0, you're gonna watch it for 10 minutes. And between that 10 minutes, if it goes the opposite way from 0, it's telling you that you have a leak also in your system. That is not good if you have a leak. And then you'll move on to the next procedure of checking out your system. That is why the purpose of the vacuum is. The vacuum helps you to determine and tell you that it takes out all the moisture and all the refrigerant out of the system, at the lines. As you see here, I have the high side connected to the high side connector. And on the dryer, we have the low side. As you see now, the motor and as you see as the engine is running. So on the low side, what you're checking for, also if you want to check to see if you have the right temperature that is going into the vehicle, and that is actually turning into liquid, into vapor. So on the high side, if you put your hands around here and here, and then you do get a voltmeter, a temperature voltmeter. You put it on the low side, on the high side, you're gonna be reading a temperature of about 120 or more.
This is liquid, right?
Yeah. 120 and more. And then when it goes up to the lines, it goes into the it goes into the office tube. Into the office tube, it turns into liquid, into vapor. Into vapor, it goes into the evaporator. Into the evaporator, where you could take your temperature gauge. Temperature gauge, and it will tell you what is the temperature. I'm reading between 45, 48 degrees. So there you have it there, and that is the proper way of actually working this machine here to actually, for your AC system, to recover it, to vacuum it, and also to charge up the system. And thank you for watching, and this is